I think the program was very, very useful to me because I would possibly give an illustration of a chef who is preparing a meal for audience, and then you use ingredients for the same audience, only that to discover audience have changed. And so when you come now to learn the audience you're preparing the meals for, it prepares you to prepare better meals for that. So when we came here, we basically learned what the industry is looking for. And one of the things that I picked very quickly was that possibly we are not preparing our students enough for the current industry market. So indeed, it was actually a time for me to have a reflection to see, okay, so if this is what the industry is looking for, now how do I need to prepare the student for that industry? And so that was basically for me, and I have learned quite a lot. And so I believe the skills and the knowledge I've picked from here will help me to go and prepare the students in such a way that by the time they clear their courses, they'll be very ready for the industry and for employment. Well, the coming of AI is basically the big thing. And back at the universities, you find sometimes we tend to fight AI as opposed to seeing how it will come and enhance our work. There are those of us who feel like AI is coming to replace us. And so there's this uncertainty and concerns. But I think through this training, I've learned that actually it is us learning how the AI will enhance what we do. So AI is not necessarily coming to replace us, but basically to enhance me and to basically make my work easier. So when I learn that, then I will be able to figure out how to use the AI and also to enable the students to use AI to do the work they're supposed to do without basically them picking the negative aspects of it. So once they're empowered to know the negative side and the positive side, then we emphasize on them using the positive side of the AI, and I believe that way it will now bring a lot of efficiency in our work. Well, basically the use of the generative AI has come out very strongly in this training, and how we use it for both the research, so that, for example, we don't have to spend a lot of time when you're doing literature review. There are tools that you can use to do that. And so basically in terms of research, in terms of student work, now I know where I can apply the AI to basically make the work easier. So that I don't have to spend the man hours that I would have used traditionally doing the research ordinary way. Now I know where to employ which tool, so that then I get the results within a very short time. And that basically will bring efficiency in our work. I think one of the things that I picked from this training is the 21st century learning design and how we can incorporate it into our teaching. And most so, there is the component of use of ICT in learning. So that basically it spreads that not just for us who are teaching technology. It is how, even if you're teaching something that is not technology, how do you use technology to enhance the learning? And so I believe if all of us who are in the teaching fraternity could pick that, so that we don't view technology as only a specialized field for those who are in technology, but we look at how the technology will enhance the learning in whatever we learn, whether we are teaching non-tech subject or unit or not. Then we look at how we shall use the technology and the current technology, because there are tools that will be used to basically enhance whatever you are teaching, even if it's a non-tech, to basically make the work of teaching easier, and your student will enjoy it because it will bring hands-on exercise that will basically make retention of whatever you're teaching much better. So basically I would say that it is to embrace the use of ICT in teaching whatever we are teaching. If we embrace that bit, I think it will transform how we teach, and it will better the product we produce at the end of the training. The lecturers, the faculties who are teaching, especially those who are in the development area, this training would be a very good, I would actually recommend it for every other faculty member who is teaching, because it basically gets you from our old way of doing things to the new way of doing things, so that we are now using 21st century ways of teaching. Because I think most of us, we are still locked to the old way of doing things. And so what happens is we are preparing a product that does not fit the current market need. So if we get to see this kind of learning and this upscaling, it basically helps us to know where we need to tweak, so that now whatever product we are producing will fit in the market. And so I think that I would recommend to every faculty member to undergo such kind of program.